Hello, I'm Sarah Stars, and I decided to do something a little bit different for today's post and record a video because it's fun and some things are just a bit easier to explain when you can actually see and hear me. The strategy that I want to share with you today has been incredibly empowering for me, but it's also insanely simple. I probably could have just written a few sentences and explained it, but I thought it would be more useful to actually show you what I've been doing and explain why it's been helping me. So I love the idea of building my personal development and self-love toolbox. These are all of the rituals, exercises, strategies, and mindsets that I've learned that I can use whenever I'm facing a difficult situation, if I'm feeling really afraid, if there's an obstacle I need to overcome, if my inner critic is trying to tear me down, or if I just need a little bit of extra oomph to really stretch and grow right now. So this whole idea of the toolbox is what's at the basis of my e-course Romance Yourself. Throughout the 40 days, I ask you to use a daily practice that I know, when applied consistently, helps you to cultivate self-love and acceptance. But throughout the course, I also drip feed you different strategies and exercises and rituals to try so that you can experiment and see what works best for you and start building your own toolbox. Up until recently, my toolbox has always lived up here, and that's a bit problematic. But what I've been doing in the last couple of months is using this notebook to record all of the tools that I'm learning. So sometimes I'll write down step-by-step instructions for a ritual or exercise. It might just be a simple quote or paragraph that describes an important mindset shift or that really inspires me. Or I'll write down the Coles Notes versions of the strategies that I'm learning in a book I'm reading. This has been so powerful because for me, when life gets difficult, if I'm really afraid, my mind just goes blank. And I don't know about you, but I really quickly get into this desperate, hopeless feeling place where I think that there's nothing I can do to help myself. And I really quickly forget all of the powerful tools that are at my fingertips. But with this toolbox, I can just flick through and then I can find something that speaks to my situation. Or I can just open to a random page for kind of instant oracle guidance. And what's so powerful about that is when life feels really, really shit, I might not even know what I need. But if I can do something, even if it's random from my toolbox, even if it won't entirely fix the situation, it pulls me out of that desperate, hopeless feeling place, and that's really powerful. So you could start building your own notebook, even in an Evernote notebook, or a note in your phone instead, whatever works best for your personal organization system. I prefer a physical notebook because it's tactile, I can flick through or open to a random page. Plus I can also print out worksheets, so I just stick them right in, either worksheets or other free printables that I find online. So if they're not something that I actually need at the moment, but I think that they'd be a useful tool, I just stick them right in there. And when I do need them, they're right there for me to fill out. So I've been carrying my toolbox around with me everywhere, and that way if I need it, if I need to find one of my tools, I can just pull it out, or if I read or hear something that might be a useful tool, then I just write it down right away and don't forget about it. So in case you're just starting out on your self-love journey and feel like you don't have any tools at your disposal, and I assure you do, you might just not recognize that they're tools. Or if you're just curious about what tools I've been using lately, I've created a free PDF with all the notes directly from this toolbox. I've shared all of the details about each tool, as well as where I learned it from and where you can get more information about them. And I'm hoping this mini guide will really help you restock your self-love arsenal and give you strategies for designing a life you love. You can download it from the box at the bottom of this post. Just pop your email address right in there, click the button, and the link to download the PDF will pop up right away. Okay, so I'd love to hear if you have your own method for keeping track of your personal development tools, or if you decide to give this a try, I'd love to hear how it works for you. And leave a comment on this post. Let us know what are the tools that are really empowering you and helping you along your journey right now. Okay, thank you so much for listening. Have an amazing day. Bye!